Holy gems, Batman! How do I get that amount of gems? What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing this morning? We are talking gems today, and it is my goal in this video to help you be able to get a massive amount of gems on your account. Everyone can do this. I don't want to say it's easy, but it is easy. It's achievable. Everyone can do this, and so can you. I'm very excited to share these strategies with you, give you this information, because sometimes all it takes for us to be successful in this game is the knowledge of what to do and how to do it. The problem is, when you're playing Raid Shadow Legends, there are so many tempting things to spend gems on. Like a shard pack, for example, okay? Lately, I've spent a lot of gems on clan boss keys with the new account and everything, trying to help out over there. And then, of course, there's energy, and now all of the different types of arena refills, right? There's tons of things to spend gems on, and if you're like me, then you want to be spending gems instead of running Minotaur, right? The difference between spending gems and running Minotaur is approximately 150 to 200 gems. And so maybe you just don't want to run Minnow, like I don't, and so you spend gems instead. That's another possibility as well. Either way, we know there's lots of tempting things to spend gems on in this game, and so it's difficult to save up to get the amount of gems, okay? Now, I'm going to explain to you how I got the gems on my account, but we are really targeting a different account who saved gems continuously and kept that data for us so that I can share it with you. Before we get there, let me talk about some common mistakes that I think a lot of players get into for spending their gems, okay? So let's jump into that. A very common mistake is going to be using this refresh button in the market, especially at the beginning of the month, so you can get your ancient shards from the market. This is just a waste. It is very difficult to get those ancient shards when you are refreshing here, okay? I do not recommend this because, here, I'll do it one time for you. The majority of the time, this is what your market's going to look like. You're not going to have the ancient shard, so you're going to spend a ridiculous amount of gems refreshing, okay? So that's thing one, don't do that. Mistake number two that a lot of players make is hitting this refresh button in Classic and 3v3 Arena, and that is going to easily deplete your gems a lot more than you realize. All you need to do is just be patient. When you log in, look and see if there are fights that you can do, and then do them. Then go do other things in the game, and then come back here, and your refresh button will be active. Because let's be honest, there's so many things to do in the game, you're gonna wait through this refresh button, or you can come back to it later in the day when you have more time. The last common mistake when spending gems is going to be obviously the shards. That's the main reason why we play this game, is to open shards. And so we come in here, we do this, we open the shards. A lot of times, that timing of that is not good. So make sure that if you're going to do this, that you just save up your gems and do it all at once. I'm not saying don't buy the shards from here. I'm saying when you buy the shards is important, and avoid the small shard pack if possible, because the rate is lower. I know I've bought the small shard pack before. I can't say you're not going to either, but try to think about the when and the timing of buying this pack instead of just every time you have the available 900 going in there and buying it. So instead of making those common mistakes, what I recommend is saving your gems. In general, just save your gems. Don't spend them, and then you're going to have a reserve in which to pull from. So for example, when CVC comes around and we see this little icon in the game over here, then you're going to have gems in order to buy energy or other things if needed during clan versus clan. if you need those points, if you want to be highly active during clan versus clan, that's a good time to save for. At the time of the recording of this video, 2x Ancients is tomorrow, and so that is a great time to spend some gems on shards, okay? Now, should you do that all the time? No, you should not. You should be saving them, but if you're saving them, one of the reasons to save them is for 2x Ancients. You can't buy any other types of shards with it, so you want to buy during 2x Ancients. The other time you want to buy is for guaranteed champion events, which we really haven't seen a guaranteed champion out of ancient shards for a while, but trust me, it's Polarium. They will get back to it. So, if you're saving these 10,000 gems that we're going to talk about today, the main reason for that is because between the ancient shards that you already have and the gems for ancient shards, you would be able to complete a guaranteed champion event. That was the entire way that this concept got started. And before I forget, a huge, immense shout out to my dude Dripping Rainbow, who has been a massive supporter of my channel and everything that I do. He was the one who collected this data and diligently logged all of his gems so that I could share this with you. So, that's the reasons why you would be saving gems, because then you have this store of gems in order to buy your ancient shards at the right time, in order to buy your energy at the right time, and all of those things. So let's look at the data and see how long would it actually take you to save 10,000 gems, and then I'll mention to you how I get my gems, because that's a little bit different. Pardon the giant white wall of text in this spreadsheet, okay? So you can see here that he started, I don't know if you're going to be able to see my cursor up here, but I think you'll be able to see where I highlight the box. Okay, perfect. So if we take a look over here, you can see that he started on January 31st of this year, and it ran all the way until the 4th of April, so just a couple days ago. And we had a couple little setbacks here. There were these days where he didn't log anything because he had to use gems during CVC. There was a day where he pushed 3v3, but other than those two events, he saved the gems for 62 days. Is that right? 60, not quite. 59 days, okay? 59 days, which is 2 months of saving. And then how did he do that, okay? He got over half of those gems for free completely, and he did that from the gem mine, clan boss, tournaments, events, missions, quests, arena chest, etc. All right, let me go ahead and scroll over so you can see all of those things. So that's the full list there of basically ways that he was able to get gems for free. You can also see that he is very low spend. His yearly contribution to raid is about $100. Now for him, all of these gems were not 100% free to play. Only about half of them were. So where did the other gems come from? He bought one Warrior Circle pack and then the monthly gem pack twice. So if we take a look over here, here is his free gems in total, and he got 6,033 gems completely free to play for 60 days. So even if you ignore that monthly gem pack, which was not as much as what I was expecting, I was honestly expecting this to be a lot more on the paid side. But he actually ended up getting more gems free to play in the 60 days than he did with purchases, right? And so between, or actually we can go right here, right? So between those two things, all of the gems that were completely free to play, the monthly gem pack twice, and a Warrior Circle pack, he was able to get the 10,000 gems in 60 days, essentially. Now, if you wanted to get your gems completely free to play, that would take you less than 4 months, about 3 to 3.5 months, depending on how diligent you are in saving. So that is the information on the how. Now, maybe you need a reminder as to the why, even though I mentioned it already in this video. So I saved my monthly gem pack, so you can see exactly what you're getting, right? 2,140 gems for $10. It's the best deal in the game. Highly recommend. And then you get gems every day. Most of the days are 50, but some of the days you'll see are like 200 or 60. I think the last one is a big chunk as well, day 30, 200. Yeah, so that's what you're going to be getting if you make this purchase. Otherwise, you can just save for a little bit longer, and then you will have the 10,000 gems as well. And again, this is not an immediate reward. You have to be patient for this, but it is really worth it. Okay, so where have my gems come from then if I'm not buying the daily gem pack? Well, let me just tell you, I do typically buy the daily gem pack, but also I buy some other things. So when I buy the monthly pack, I get gems. When I buy other packs in here, which there's no other packs in here, but some other packs obviously come with gems that, you know, adds up on my account. The main way that I get gems is because I'm a content creator and Plarium sends me gems every month. It's approximately 1,000 or 1,500 gems every week. And so that's where I've been getting the majority of my gems. I just haven't been spending them. I have just been letting them sit and accumulate there every week. I don't spend that many gems, so then my gem count keeps going up. I'm a content creator, so that's a little bit different. What we're talking about is 10,000 gems for you on your account, and the way to do that, I just felt like an explanation was needed since I'm sitting at 37,000 gems, okay? If you're going to make a second purchase each month, I would suggest a monthly pack. You know, those Warrior Circle packs are absolutely amazing. So if you're very low spend and you have Warrior Circle packs, those are a great option as well for a small investment. This monthly pack is always a great deal. The blooming pack that you have in the shop is a really good deal right now as well. And that is whatever level that you're at. You know, even the lowest one of this was actually very good as well. And if you need ancient shards for this week, for 2x ancients, because we have a 10x for freaking Valkyrie on there as well, this is a great place to start if you need some shards. So let's go ahead and collect my gem mine. Make sure that you unlock your gem mine to get your free gems started on your account. It takes 90 days to pay itself off. You're going to spend 1,500 gems to unlock all 3 levels, but in the long run, that is definitely worth it. What do you think? 10,000 gems? Let me know in the comments below. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video and you want some gems and you're, anxious to get some gems on your account, I need to give some gems away. So 540 gems. Tell me what you think of this strategy. Put the word gems in the comments below, and I will be picking a winner from the comment section in the next couple days. I feel like it's pretty lucky that we just got to 7777 in our gem count to end the video. So that's a pretty cool thing as well. Thank you for watching. I'm MtgJedi. Check out some other videos on the channel. And if you've been here for a while, consider hitting the subscribe button, the like button, and maybe joining the channel as well with some monetary contributions so I can get to full time. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And don't forget to put a comment below with the word gems.